I'm sorry.
It's fine.
I
Hello, welcome back to the Pale. Uh, does anyone want to do a little recap for us? Doesn't have to be too detailed. Just kind of, what happened? Major highlights.
I'll do it.
think Jim should.
Yeah,
Jim was
I should.
asleep the whole time.
Yeah, Jim. Go ahead.
Yeah, Jim.
I was asleep in my barrel the whole time.
Glorious.
I dreamt of my naked cult, and they welcomed me back to my cult home out in
And
the
Blake-
wastes.
Not invited.
And Milton is invited only.
Oh,
Oh dear.
For now. Maybe if I like more of you more over time, then you will be invited to the cult. But technically, wait, didn't Mariana? Wait,
What?
Who's Mariana? Why is your name Mariana?
Shit, I didn't change it. Hold on.
Keep forgetting.
So Mariana, where are you from? Sorry, I was thinking of a member from my chat group.
Uh-huh.
Pearl is the only one who is a part of my cult, if I remember correctly.
Yes. I tried to help you recruit, but you're like, no.
Yes.
And I was like,
Maybe that's something that I have to work on is recruitment, but it'll be okay.
definitely.
oh, and you have so many members, hard to keep track of all.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, so that was a wonderful recap from Jim's point of view.
Yeah.
But I guess it wouldn't hurt for us to get someone else's point of view as well.
It would.
Especially someone who has never been to Archaven before. Someone who has...
Oh.
Excuse me.
Respite.
Excuse. Eat your mozzarella. Eat your mozzarella sticks.
Eat your piece.
Eat your piece. Yeah. For Victor, you were kind of thrown here into Archaven, brought to like the main compound for the emissaries, and then immediately like grabbed by the hand and drug out to the outskirts of the city, and then rained on and got dragged back in.
Yes, we went for looking for a chipmunk in the woods.
Why?
Yeah, it wasn't really explained clearly to Victor, I believe.
No, we haven't explained the whole mushroom zombie chipmunk thing.
And then we went to talk with John, and we took a democratic vote on which mission we should do next.
Y'all met John Marston without me? I see how it is. Who's there?
Aliens.
Aliens.
And we decided to go be bodyguards for someone on... I'm trying to remember the name of the train.
On 6.
I don't. What was it, Vivi?
But yeah, the Comet 06.
The Comet 06, yes. So we will be protecting them as it returns to Archaven.
Correct. They haven't given you the specific details quite yet, but John did tell you that you have a couple of days, 2 days, to kind of get some stuff together. Actually, it probably would be a good idea. I'll say. Well, no, yeah. When we get to it, I'll give you some more details. But yeah, Also, and again, this is Victor's first time here. Oh, also, I forgot to mention. I should have mentioned. If the layout looks a little different right now, something's going on with the React images from the Fugitech website. So it's just blank. Hopefully, you can still tell who's talking just by the sounds of our voices.
Yes.
But yeah, yeah, just a minor non. What's the word? Non important, not something.
Not critical.
Yes, and yeah, a non-critical part of the recording.
But you're gonna say essential.
You're non-essential. Uh, sorry.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'm essential at this point.
Debatable. But yeah. Victor, like, this is your first time in a place like this. You're from the Trusted Kingdom. You're used to like slightly modernized like medieval villages and some of the bigger cities, including Eisenthron, still has like castle walls, and they do have like cobblestone streets that have been kind of retrofitted with various different like steam engines to help. But this looks almost luxurious, the way that Arcaven has been like uh, built and planned. It's not like it's not like a almost like jigsaw pieces of roads. It's like everything has been like meticulously planned and measured out compared to the old country, essentially.
Yeah.
And also trams, the tram system they have here. First time you see one, you're like, that's a carriage that's not moving, not only not being pulled by horses or any other beast of burden, but also you don't see an engine on it of any kind. And then probably at some point, like when you're getting on or getting off, when you're being pulled around the city, your character does notice or that there is like a very there is a like a slit in the road, and it's usually covered by it looks like little metal slats. But as the tram is being pulled through, being pulled by, you do see it like open just for a brief moment, and you can see sets of chains underneath the roads that you can assume is what's pulling the trams.
Weird.
Yeah. And again, it's like the polish, the upkeep, the design of everything comes off as very almost like high class compared to like where you're from.
Very
Except
posh.
yeah, it does come off as a like pretty posh. But you also see like laborers, farmers, like what people would traditionally associate with lower class, freely using everything here. It's like they have a higher standard of I guess, higher standard of living here, which might come as a pleasant surprise to Victor. You see more airships around here than you almost ever would have in the Trustin Kingdom. While the Trustin military does have its own airships, again they're a bit older, but you know they're still rugged. They still work just fine. Here at Arcaven, you see quite a few different types of airships of like different makes, different configurations. You see smaller ones that really are like almost closer to hot air balloons, alongside larger, like proper steam-powered airships as well. You see some of them have like hanging gondolas. Some of them, some of the older ones or the smaller ones look like they are being held up by either balloons or gas canisters that kind of like hold it together. I would say quite possibly, from your point of view, maybe like the technology here, maybe like slightly futuristic from your point of view as well. Like it's definitely leading technology for what it is.
Yeah. A little bit of culture shock.
A little bit, yeah. You're definitely far away from the capital of the Trustin Kingdom. Yeah, that's a little like a contextualization for your character. While everyone else here kind of used to Arcaven and its eccentricities. That being said, I think where we stopped was everyone getting a little food.
We're at the local mom and pop shop.
Yeah.
No, we were sitting at dinner and Pearl had a.
No, we were not at dinner because it was
Yes,
morning.
we were. No,
Mm.
we didn't get that far. Don't you try and change the subject here.
No, it is evening time at the mom and pop shop. Okay, you're right. You're right.
Is the apple of my eye, or the apple of the eye?
Apple of my eye. No, apple of my eye.
Yeah.
The husband. I don't know if you guys know this, but it says that the husband who runs this restaurant created this restaurant in honor of his wife because he loves to cook for her, and these are all his favorite dishes that he likes to cook for her, and that's why it's called Apple of My Eye.
Okay. Can I roll perception to see like that look on Pearl's face when she, panicked and ran out the front door?
I'll say it's more insight. But you can do perception. I'd say it's a little higher. Or the DC would be a little higher. But yeah, whichever you want to go for.
It's a 6. Yeah, nope.
Sure.
Didn't quite catch it. But you
Do
see
I
her
catch
get
it?
up and run. Do you want to roll for it?
Yeah. What am I rolling? Perception?
Perception or insight.
Okay.
But yeah, she'd give some lore about this restaurant. Like, this is what this is. This is how it became.
Yeah.
With a 13, do I see anything?
I think you do see that something catches Pearl's eye. There's like a slight bit of panic, and then she gets up. And everyone sees her, gets up, and runs out of the restaurant.
I wouldn't say run. I would say like briskly walking.
Spice is following behind.
Oh.
If you get up, Spice is following.
I don't think she would really pay attention to Spice or whoever was following her. I think she would just be in the moment of seeing that person and then realizing what she was doing. And then she would turn around and then she would bump into Spice and she's like, "Oh shit, Spice."
Why'd you get up?
Hey, don't worry about it. Let's go back to the group. Our food should be coming out soon.
Are you coming?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Why'd you get up?
I thought I saw someone familiar. We should go back to the group. I think the food's coming out. I want my roast beef sandwich.
Okay. If
It's
you're
pretty
sure
good.
everything's fine.
It's one of Yeah, I'm fine. Let's go back. Sorry, she's kind of like the more that they're standing out, she's probably gonna start like kind of like placing her hand on Spice's back and just kind of gently nudge her back inside before he turns around.
I'm kind of looking over her shoulder to see who try to see who she's looking at.
I'll say, go ahead, roll perception if you want, but because she is kind of pushing you back inside, it'll be with disadvantage. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Real quick, Vivi, just an FYI, my character sheet is not opening up.
I had the same issue. I had to like leave roll 20 and then get back.
Okay, all right. Well, I'll try that.
Oh, hey, I'm not the only one with getting technical issues.
Yeah, you are.
Rude. So a
I
10.
didn't say anything.
Rude. So rude. You see quite a few people still out on the streets despite it raining. Again, with the retractable awnings because, again, weather is so prominent here. The entire city is built with the weather in mind. So, one stormy day won't slow down everyone's work and such. Oh, that being said, perhaps I should turn on some. Yeah? Are you stabbing
Jim looks
someone?
at his dagger lovingly.
It's Jim I
Oh,
was
wait.
looking at.
Did it not actually roll like dice to attack?
Nope. I just clicked on the thing to pop it up in chat.
Oh, okay.
Like I could do this.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you were like attempting an actual attack and it
No,
just didn't. Okay.
just
Yeesh.
showing everyone my cool things.
Gotcha.
That's pretty cool.
Where is the weather I used before? Oh, here we go. There we go. Some nice background ambience. But yes, you. Unfortunately, at Spice, you don't really pick who. It doesn't seem like you're able to grab like who Pearl was like looking out for.
Darn it. She'll turn back around.
What did you end up ordering? As she's like pushing Spice gently and back inside.
Potatoes.
Of course. Loaded or
safe.
just potatoes?
A nice little baked potato.
With all the extras toppings on the top?
Mhm.
Or just
Sour cream, chives, onions, a little bit of meat. Hope it's good.
Steak,
It's very-
steak,
this-
steak, steak, steak.
This place is very well known for its like affordable and kind of local food, so it's a good place I like to go to every once in a while when I was still here.
Did you ever come here with a guy?
She's not gonna answer that. She's just gonna walk to her seat.
The sass. I'm not even here.
Jim's just outside the window in the alley.
There. They're all having fun without me.
Yeah, you get used to it after a while.
You would know, Milton.
I would.
Wow. But as you all kind of huddle back inside, have some food, have some really nice locally sourced steak
Ooh,
and
who
sandwiches.
do you think our escort's gonna be?
Someone that's not a rich asshole.
Oh, it's probably gonna be a rich asshole.
Ugh.
Smile.
Well, they're
I mean, he's gonna.
assholes.
I mean,
guilt.
if we're gonna be 100% honest with it, most likely, if it's a VIP, most likely they're a rich asshole.
I mean, not all rich people are assholes, but a good portion of them. I'm just hoping that we get lucky and it's, a friendly rich person that's not an asshole.
Those exist.
Yes, they do exist.
Jim starts banging on the window. Are we meeting them now?
No, do you want to come
Are
in
we?
for food, Jim?
I thought Jim was inside with us.
Not yet.
Not yet. Jim, do you want to come in? Order some food. They got
I'm
steak and
being
eggs.
welcomed in like a vampire. Yes, I will go in.
She's gonna
Where's
recommend.
the doggo?
Oh,
Benway is outside.
I don't think they would.
And she's gone.
Goodbye. Goodbye, Pearl.
Your voice cut out.
Oh no.
I think she was saying how it's kind of like in Star Wars when the droids try and go in and the barkeep's like, we don't accept their kind in here.
Yes.
Wow.
Well, gently.
Wow.
I mean, the bartender could just be an asshole.
Or I imagine you would have been able to get some like raw meat or rations for the newly renamed Benway, your wolf.
Benway.
I don't think that's been canonized in a recording yet.
I haven't talked to anyone about it.
Yeah. Am I still coming out in and out weird, or am I good?
You're good. It was just like that
Okay.
that one brief moment where it seemed like you kind of dropped off. But yeah, I imagine you kind of left Benway at your barrel home with some food, just so he doesn't get like too soggy wet.
Like the good little Benway he is.
So, who is going to be shopping for what? I know I need to get diamonds for the Revivify spell. I need
want
to sell.
to check out the magic shop.
Yeah, I need to sell the Ruby of the War Mage because I don't have enough for one diamond. So, you can stop by there so I can sell it, and then I'm gonna head into probably the would the middle district have diamonds, Viv, or would she need to go to the richer district to get diamonds, like raw diamonds for the spell, or could she find that at a magic shop?
It's possible that the magic shop would have it because, yeah, it's like certain magical processes do need precious gems.
Okay.
But you know that in the Upper West Trade, there are jewelry stores that can easily,
Guarantee.
guarantee a diamond of sorts.
Okay. Well, we'll check at the magic shop for a diamond. If they don't have it, then I'll have to go to the richer district to get a diamond from one of the jewelry stores.
Okay. I also want to stop by the university. I want to get some students to help with the airship.
Okay.
Would I have full health because we rested?
I think so.
Yes. It was about a 5-day airship travel from Ravenhold to Arkhaven. Traveled
Do
about
Milton-
1,000 miles.
Do Milton and I have our airship yet, or are we gonna roleplay getting it?
I'd say Milton knows that they're working on it. I would say when you got in, there would have been a little telegram or a little message saying, "Hey, we request your attention for said airship. Come by at your earliest convenience."
Milton and I should also check up on our airship.
Okay.
Right, Milton?
Yeah, we should.
You okay?
You
Yeah,
sound
no, I'm fine. I
defeated.
just got some other. I got some other things I gotta do.
I mean, I could go check on it by myself if you trust me, she says with an evil smile.
Don't trust it. There's a look of deceiving. Don't
Trust her.
trust it, Milton.
Trust her. Do it.
No, I'm just kidding. Maybe. I don't know.
I have faith. And he kind of like tilts his head down, like peering through over his glasses. And do not. What's the word I'm looking for? As he looks and goes, you know. I had a word, and I don't have it anywhere. Someone please help me find the word I'm trying to say.
Good. I'm not the only one.
Do not make me think that I misplaced it.
Misplace your word.
No.
Misplace the trust.
My trust.
Oh, I wouldn't want to anger you or anyone else that could possibly be, you know. She's gonna tap her head.
Ah, yes, that meanie in your head.
Don't want to anger him.
What if it's an intrusive voice? I mean, I guess it's on and off. I don't know. Is he talk? Are they talking in your head right now, Milton?
About that guy that you just got all.
You didn't see shit.
I would say that's a minor bit of metagaming.
That is 100%.
So that didn't
Yeah.
happen.
So is their voice talking in your head right now, Milton?
No.
No.
How often does he talk?
Or is it a girl? Is it a girl voice? Well, or is it?
Do you have a girl in your head? Well, no, it was a
but I
boy.
have
It
two
was
chirping in
definitely
my
a boy.
ears, so.
Is it like a more feminine voice in your head, or is it more masculine?
It was very masculine.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't want it talking down to me.
Well, I guess you said it happens every once in a while.
See, this is why we have to chirp, because he goes quiet.
Well, I have another question, but would you rather me say that question for on our date where it's a more private setting between us, Milton? About the night when you came back home when I was there?
Air out everybody's dirty laundry on the table.
So I said I'll ask it later. But I do want to ask it, but I can ask it later when it's just us.
I'm gonna tug on Pearl. You better tell me the answer.
She's not gonna say anything to that, but she's just gonna keep looking at Milton.
Anyone else have shopping to do tomorrow that you want to join us?
Healing potion.
Yeah, I gotta sell a couple things.
Okay.
I've got like 30 health potions.
Might take that old rifle we found. See if we can get it fixed up.
I mean, that's something I can do. I could do it for free.
Alright.
Your food is delivered. Nice, warm,
About time.
Oh, wow.
freshly made, with any sort of drinks that you would have liked. There is like fresh, clean water. There's some light ales. There is something that's more unique to Arcaven. uh, a a kind of a fizzy drink that is sweetened with some roots, some locally grown roots, and a drop of honey.
Spice would get that.
Very popular around those with more sweet tooth. If everyone is paying for themselves, it is the meal would be 2 states for food. Food and drink.
Track that now.
I'm just gonna throw a gold piece on there and call that the tip and the meal.
See, the wild thing about, like, they'll happily like take any tips, like any extra that you want, but the crazy thing about Arcaven is everyone's paid fairly well, and no one requires tips to be able to afford rent. It's an alien concept from what we know.
I was about to say, what a fantasy world.
Right?
Mhm.
Let's just hope there's no dark, sinister underbelly to all this. But that being said, with conversation had, food finished, completed, or you have completed your food. The sun has set. The crowds on the streets are beginning to thin. I take it you all go back to your respective places and take a big sleep.
Oh, Pearl, are you sleeping at Milton's or at our place?
Well, tonight I'm gonna be sleeping at our place, and then Milton, I want to sleep over at your place since we're gonna have a date in the evening.
So the date. Okay, so the date is tomorrow evening. Okay.
Yeah. I figured the date could be tomorrow evening, and then I spend the night at your place. That way, if it gets really late, I'm not, walking all the way back to the embassy. It would just be easier that way, and we can have some alone time. But tonight, I'm gonna spend it with you, Spice.
Sweet.
All right. You all go back to respective places. Again, Victor, you have a place that will serve your needs here at the compound for the emissaries, the Argent emissaries.
Where's Jim's barrel?
You probably actually walk past it as you're like going to the front doors of the emissaries.
I'm gonna tap on him and be like, "Good night, Jim."
Hello?
Night.
Good
Says
night.
bite. Don't let
I
the
won't.
bed bugs bite.
They always do. Good night, Victor.
Give Benway a little pat.
Takes the pat, but otherwise unresponsive. I had the mental image of you saying, "Don't let the bed bugs bite," and then from inside the barrel, you hear Jim say, "Bed bugs," and then start shooting holes through the barrel. The shotgun.
That too.
Or grape gun. Well, as the evening comes to a close, the sun rises on the next day.
Hey.
The rain comes to an end. I'll say, as the day begins, you all are kind of given a quick, like, before you go out to do what you need, you all are given like a quick rundown of what is expected for the mission. At the end of the next day, so you'll have 2 full days, you're going to be traveling by airship to Hillcrest. Hillcrest is on the border between the Barren Frontier and the Calm Belt, and that is its. Hillcrest is the first stop for the Comet 06 as it's leaving the Barren Frontier to make its rounds around the Calm Belt and up to the Taiga Shells and back. It is expected that the airship will deliver you to Hillcrest. You will board the Comet 06. You will be given tickets. And that you are to try to find the VIP at the Brass Lantern Tavern that is on the Comet 06.
Okay, so who is this VIP that we're taking care of? Do we know anything like that right now, or?
I don't think so.
Details are intentionally being thin because there is a belief that the VIP is being hunted by assassins. It's like it would be more of a danger to try to like write down and hand deliver like the details of who the VIP is. But they have been able to like narrow it down the best that they can. Is like meet the VIP at the Brass Lantern at this window of time of day. It's like the VIP will be there at this time. Then it's going to be like you're kind of expected to do your best to try to find the VIP without like alerting anyone, like trying to be as subtle about it as possible.
Do we get to know who they are now?
I think that's what Viv was trying to tell us is no.
Yeah, no, we won't know the details until we actually go to the meetup place to see whoever this VIP is.
Correct.
Darn.
It's very, very hush-hush, very covert. But the Comet 06 will take a few days of travel. Since it's not a flying airship, it is a train on rails. It's going to take a little longer for it to get from Hillcrest to Arkhaven than it is, by airship. But basically, just make sure that the VIP is safe, still alive when they get to Arkhaven, and then you will be paid out your handsome sum.
And then we can be the rich assholes.
My asshole part, but I do like the rich part.
Just double checking. Yeah. That's that. Those are the details that you were given. It is. They do admit that it is pretty thin on details, but on the other side, you are getting paid quite a bit more than typical. So yeah, you have 2 days. Did you want to travel to the Grove?
I'm gonna do that once we come back.
Okay.
Yeah, once we finish the mission and get paid, then I'll make a trip to the Grove so I can pick up the healing potions and sell them for more money. And maybe Pearly also might be there if Juniper sends me a response. Who knows?
For your Bastion, was it healing potions or was it healing kits?
Healing kits. She made 10 of them.
Right. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, sounds good. Speaking of bastions, let's Let's go around first. In the next couple of days, what will Victor be doing?
I don't really know. Probably just wandering.
Okay. I'll say, as you're wandering around, if you're just truly just wandering around, I'll say you get to learn the layout of Arcaven.
Mm-hmm.
You know, uh, you'll learn the different districts where everything is. You'll know the difference between the Upper West Trade, which is the flashier, more expensive shops, compared to the Lower West Trade, where it's more uh, bulk food and trades and uh, like the more everyday items that can be purchased there. Uh, you know where the Gear Wheel District is, where the main factories are. Uh, uh, the Plippet District, where most of the residents kind of live in almost suburb, fantasy, steampunky, suburban sort of district.
Mm-hmm.
Then the Dryad Vale, which is the bigger, more gardens and parks, and the the kind of the answer to the Gear Wheel District. It's like, well, if you're gonna have something's gonna be kind of a bit of an eyesore, something that's gonna be making pollution, then we're gonna at least try to balance that with nature, having like protected areas and gardens and like tiny forests around the city. You'll know where all the shops are. So if you are like needing to look for a gun, or the magic shop or so on, you won't need to roll. You already made your time to make the layout of the city in your head.
Okay.
Uh, is there while you do this, is there any purchases that you'll be looking for, or do you feel pretty confident with what you got?
I think I'm good. I'll give it another look over and let you know if that changes.
Sounds good. Uh, let's go with Spice.
Me.
It's you. What will you be
Uh,
doing?
Well, you said I got a letter that says I need to meet with someone.
Yes. You and Milton kind of got a joint letter that's saying, "Hey, this is yeah, a quick like kind of connect and kind of let you know what's going on with the airship. If you want to do
So
it with him or if you want to go alone."
he said he trusts me.
Good. Very good.
So I'm gonna go alone.
All right. As you go, let me think I put down details. Ooh, maybe I didn't. Oh, that's fine. You are given like the directions to go to. Oh, actually, hold on. Maybe double check. Oh, maybe I didn't write it down. Okay. Well, you go. Yeah. You are gonna asked to. You're given the address to an office that is in the Gearwills district. Uh, you see that it is a small branch of the Wanderlust Wainwright Works. One of the major uh, industrial factories here. They mainly work on anything from horse-drawn carriages to traction engines, some experimental like steam-driven like mobile platforms. Like they're not cars yet, but they're still kind of working on it. Uh, they mainly do like carriages and like ground ground-based things like that. But there is a smaller wing of that also works on. They don't build airships, but they do kind of help work and maintain on airships, just to kind of get their foot in the door and on that market potentially. But you're taken over to the office, and you meet with a gnome.
Ooh.
An older, like female gnome has almost has a like very well worn overalls, but has almost like a dress shirt underneath it. So it's like she's in charge, but she also works, sort of thing. Oh. I think I got. Oh, okay. Well, welcome. Who are you?
Hi. I'm Spice. I was told to come here.
Right. Spice. My name is. I don't have a name. Hold on.
You don't have a name?
Shh. Out of character. Shh. Let me see if I can. Why is this in my way?
Name him Eamon.
What?
Eamon.
Why?
His name backwards.
You're fired.
Mm.
You are canonically fired. Yes. So my deepest apologies. I was distracted with some paperwork. I'm Velissa. Nice to meet you.
Melissa? Nice to meet you
Velissa.
too.
Yes. So you are here for... And she's like, pulls out like a folder, kind of thumbing through some of the current works.
The airship.
Right. We've got Lightning's hammer. We've got the tiller and tonic. We've got the...
That one.
Oh, you're here for the tiller and tonic? By
Uh-huh.
the... Gotcha. Oh, wait. Oh, you're part of the Argent Emissaries.
Mhm.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Yes, very interesting project. Whoever found the remains of that old airship, they knew what they were looking for. Come on. She pulls out a folder, kind of pulls out a few papers, motions you to kind of walk outside to kind of the only hangar that... Or no, actually, it wouldn't be a hangar. It's out. It would be outside. There's going to be like a very large field. You see that there's one. Looks like there's one older airship that looks like it's been currently taken apart. Another airship that looks like it's been like recently refurbished. And she's kind of walking you towards that one. Well, so, got a very lucky find here. Not only are the emissaries kind of footing the bill for the majority of this, but also, you don't see this very much often anymore. but this is an old Trustin make, like one of the first airships of its kind. Of course, there were more airships before it, but this particular one that would help that helps quite a bit. This was back when the Trustins were actually using mithril for the superstructure, or not the superstructure.
Ooh.
The main. I had the word for it in my head.
Infrastructure?
Yeah. The infrastructure, the skeleton, the main bits basically that holds everything together.
Frame.
Yeah, the frame. Who the hell are you? Why are you here? This is private property. Get out.
It's also his property. He's not here though. He trusted me. He made the mistake.
Oh dear. Well, make it no mistake. With this mithril frame, it's much lighter than. Makes it very the perfect material for an airship frame. Of course, given the rarity of it, they kind of shied away from it in later years, using different irons and steels. But with the mithril frame and with our more modern propulsion and lighter than air technologies, this is going to work very well for you. I believe there was talk of some modularness to the gondola. With its size and with what we're able to install in it, you're going to have plenty of room to build and expand whatever you wish to have on it.
Sweet. I'm wanting a garden and all these other things and experiments, and it's going to be so much fun.
Yes.
And to annoy Milton.
Yes.
I mean, to have fun with Milton.
It's a very strange correction, but it's not my place to question it. Yes, there was already some requests for some things installed. We were able to get the frame completed. Believe kind of flips through flips through a couple of the pages. Yes, on one layer there is, on one layer there is a one section that is kind of been saved for what's going to be what seems to be a medical lab. There's also a workshop that we've completed and been able to find all the materials, and it's frankly functional as it is at the moment. You mentioned your garden. I believe we already have some of that finished as well, along with looks like a little library of sorts.
Yep, that's mine.
Ah, very nice. Yes, I believe the emissaries were very interested in making sure that this is as functional as possible, as soon as possible. We have a captain along with a crew all ready for the airship proper. Looks like you were going to, though it'll be on your end to find any hirelings for your gardens and workshops and all of that. But I've been told that you and Milton, right? Yes. You two are going to be basically the final say when it comes to any of the orders for the airship.
Yep, I'm gonna check in with the university to see if anyone's willing to, wanting to find a job.
I'm sure that'd be you'll have plenty of options there.
That's what I thought. I figured people in college are wanting jobs, right?
Of course, of course. So with that being said, she kind of flips through some papers. All right. So the name for the registry is going to be just to finalize it, the Tiller and Tonic.
Correct.
All right. We'll make sure that is in the airship registry. You'll want to keep your airship registered and the papers, all up to date. With the war going on in the east, with any uncertainty around any airships, best case scenario, they'll request to board you to make sure you're not carrying any illegal weapons or surprise attacks or whatever they're afraid of. And at worst, they'll shoot you down with no regrets. And if your airship's not registered, then it'd be almost impossible to file a report about that. What sort of designation is your airship going to be? There is some of the more popular designations is personal, which means there are it's again personal craft, though technically it is also connected to the emissaries, but it's going to be known to not have any weaponry or any weapons of war, anything like that. There's also the cargo and gunship. Gunships are a lot more tightly regulated, but seeing that you're fitting it with, a medical lab and a garden, I don't expect that's what you're going for.
Not particularly, but there might be weapons at times.
When you say weapons, okay, so is the airship itself going to be fitted with like a cannon?
No, not itself. Not
Okay.
not that I know of.
Oh, okay.
If we were to decide to fit it with cannons, could we change the designation?
You can, yes, that would be an
Okay.
option. But when this goes into the registry, this registry is shared with all other known registers between Spirestone and the Trusted Empire. So.
Gotcha. Then yeah, personal for now.
Person got it. Understood. She kind of writing down details. All right. So, like I mentioned before, your ship is, at the moment, everything in it is functional except for its ability to lift off the ground, though we are waiting for the appropriate gases to arrive.
That's fine. We're going to be away for a couple days, so.
You're out on a mission, I take it?
Mm-hmm. Very hush-hush business. Secretive. I'm a very important gnome.
Well, that makes two of us. But yes, very good. It should be all ready for you to be able to go. Probably in a few days when you get back.
Perfect. I appreciate it. And so I guess we'll come back here when we want to take a look?
Yes. There will be when it is finally finished and ready to be taken on its maiden voyage, it will be in one of the hangars over by the... I want to make sure I get the name right. One of the Yes, hangars over by Fort Reddick. That's where you'll be able to pick it up. You will be able to meet your captain there. Uh, also, just little bits of information. Your airship will also be fitted with uh, a wireless telegraph as well. That was
Ooh, that's
by
cool.
yes, by request of the emissaries. So you can.
That's cool. Communicate with them.
Oh yes. I tell you, these wireless telegraphs, like 5 years ago, we were still relying on pigeons.
I know. Soon we're gonna have like devices on ourselves that are like communicative, and it's gonna be like personal cellular devices. I don't know what to call them, but I bet one of these days.
I know.
Sounds extreme though.
I know. During one of the technology fairs, they were talking about the wireless telegraph that you could wear on your back.
See, these people are crazy.
Yeah.
But I better get going because I need to find students.
Understood. Oh, if I could get your signature here, just to indicate that you were here and you were given the information that you needed and you had no other questions.
Yep. Signing my life away. Done and done.
Very well. It was good to meet you, Spice.
But good meeting you too. You were the first gnome that I've seen in a while, so it's nice seeing another one.
Yeah, gnomes are a little rarefied around in these parts, but able to do what they're able to do.
Mm-hmm. You take care now.
You as well.
Alright. And she's gonna go to the university to try to find some students.
All right. I'll say, given that this is part of your bastion, you have. You get to tell me what sort of student you find who is eager to
Oh
serve.
gosh.
Yeah.
I
NPCs
want
for
to
bastions,
find.
that's all on you.
Could you go to a different character and come back to me?
Absolutely not. We're going to stay right here until you give me every last bit of detail. No, I'm joking. Yeah, we can switch. Let's go with Milton.
Awesome.
What on earth are you going to do?
It's the next day.
Yes.
Awesome.
Fresh new day. You just
Okay.
got the details that they can tell you about the mission.
Okay, cool. I am going to go to a place that will buy these fancy health syringes that I made.
All right. You probably know more than likely know like a small like clinic or maybe a hospital.
Yeah.
I'll say they are. Let me look up. Do. Okay, and these are the equivalent of like a basic health potion.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say they will be happy to purchase them off of you for 40 gilt each.
40 each.
Yes.
Okay, so
And how
40.
many are you selling?
80.
You're selling 80?
No. I'm counting how much guilt added up. 40, 80. I can't do math. I can't do math right now. Okay, hold on here. 40 plus 40
40 plus. Wait, hold on. I'm doing this stupidly. Hold on.
I mean, I wasn't going to say anything. You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's put this on. Since we're all doing some work in Archaven.
How about 10?
10. 10 little syringes for 40 each, so that'd be 400 gil.
400. Yep.
The little clinic will be more than happy to take those off your hand. Kind of interested to see the unique design of them. But yeah.
Oh, hey, they work. At least we know they work.
Yeah. Very nice.
And then I'm gonna take that 400 gold, and I am going to go to one of the magic shops. Well, not a magic. I'm gonna go to one of the magic places and buy
The magic shop.
yes, those glasses of minute seeing.
Minute, you mean?
Mm-hmm. Minute, yeah. Minute minute.
Yes, they're goggles, but instead of lenses, it's watches. You cannot see out of it. Yeah, you go to kind of the only magical shop here, because it is more of a, while of course magic is present here, it is more of a hard, like more technological oriented place. But you do go by the, I know, the Shattered Orb. There we go.
Okay.
All right. You walk through, and again, even though there is no bell, as you push open the door, there is a very light chime that is magically conjured. And again, you see a very well-dressed half-elf. You know her as Dulcie. Welcome to the Shattered Orb. How may I help you this day?
I need some new lenses for my glasses.
Lenses, you say? Ooh. I take it that you were looking for something that could help you investigate things a little more clearly. May allow you to see into the dark.
That would be fantastic.
Well, luckily for you, that is a fairly common request here amongst the more scientific and natural philosophers of here of Archaven. As much as they love to parade on their technology and their airships, they do seem to don't mind a little arcane help once in a while. But yes, I in fact have a couple still in stock. Let me just double check, make absolutely sure that Alright, yes, that will be 500 gilt.
Alright, deal.
Very good, very good. She pulls out this little wooden box that has like little small brass like edges. Opens it up. Or it's very small. It almost looks like a very small like jewelry box. But as you kind of hand her the gilt, the coins, there's like this little coin slot on the top, and she kind of expertly like funnels in the coins. And you would think that this little small, almost jewelry box would fill up after the first like 20 or 30 coins, but it seems to just keep feeding and feeding more coins than it should fit in it. And there's like a small like a little illusion of a number that keeps that's like counting upwards, counting the coins, and as soon as it hits 500, she gives you a very excited nod, reaches behind the counter, pulls out some like a very nicely like leather wrapped goggles. If you want to describe what they look like as you unwrap them.
I mean, I was hoping to like, take like my glasses frames and, put, those lenses in my glasses.
Okay. Yeah, as she pulls it out, as you unwrap it, they are 2 magical lenses. And as you kind of take off your glasses, and as like you grab one of the magical lenses and you just hold it close, you feel it begin to vibrate, and magically it shoves itself into the frames while popping out the old lenses, unharmed, without a scratch.
I do have one other weird question for you, Viv.
A question for the
Do
DM.
these require attunement?
Let me check. Eyes of my... Oh, they're not goggles. They're called Eyes of Minute Seeing. Okay. No, does not require attunement. Just put them on and they work.
But yeah, with me reading it saying that they were crystal lenses, that's why I wasn't thinking about like the goggles of night. I was just thinking glasses.
Oh, no, yeah. I guess my mind did go to the goggles of night as well. But yeah, they're just crystal lenses that fit over the eyes.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Woohoo! Put them on and I can see!
You can see, like, within a range of 1 foot of you, like, you can see amazing detail. Awesome. Granting... Wait. Oh, no. So there's a detail here that I think both of us kind of looked over. While wearing them, your vision improves significantly out to a range of 1 foot, granting you dark vision within that range of just 1 foot.
So 1 foot of dark vision.
Yes, and advantage on intelligence investigation checks made to examine something within that range. So you see amazing in just 1 foot.
We may need to fix that up then.
That's all you really need.
Yeah, like if you're careful about it, like it'll be fine. You have your little
My light still, yeah.
yeah, your little slap together little light. So, you're not without options.
I really thought it was more than 1 foot. Hold on.
I mean, to be fair, in the 2014 rules, it did not have that dark vision within a range of 1 foot.
Did it have anything like that?
It says, the old one says, while wearing them, you can see much better than normal out to a range of 1 foot, and you have advantage on intelligence investigation checks while searching an area or studying an object within that range. So the new rules added dark vision to that 1 foot.
Right.
It is technically an upgrade from the old rules, but it's not quite what you were hoping for.
You're right. I was really hoping for more, for at least,
Like standard, like 30 or 60
yeah,
feet.
like standard dark vision.
But
Oh well.
yeah, you could still, I would say, in darkness, like even if it's just for a foot, if you're careful, you can still like maneuver around in darkness without bumping into something or accidentally tripping over something. Just wouldn't really help you in a lot of other circumstances.
Like combat in the dark. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we could play it by ear if you're in melee range of someone. But,
Which I never am. So.
yeah. But hey, you're really good at investigating things now.
Yes, I am.
Well. Oh, also, just a question, because I know you like tinted glasses. Do these have a tint to them?
Not really, no.
No. All right.
Because if they did have a tint, the ability to see in the dark would kind of be a moot point.
For normal glasses, sure, but
Yeah.
these are magical.
Yeah, they are. Nah, they don't have a tint.
Okay.
They're not like transitions.
They're not like aviators, where like one-way reflective.
Yeah, no, yeah, they're not like the mirrored sunglasses either.
All right. Hey, that makes it like pretty subtle magical items as well.
I knew it was too good to be true. I knew it was too good to be true. Not having to attune to it and then like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
You know what? I have an idea for something that I can pitch you after the game.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, because that's just a level 2 spell. Yeah, it's fine. All right. So, well, will that be all, or is there anything else that you might have your eyes on?
No, this'll do for now. Thank you.
Very good, very good. Please, don't be afraid to come back.
Yeah, if I need any more potion supplies, I'll definitely swing on by.
All right. Oh, I think I'm getting more messages. What else would you like to do?
I think that's about it. Now that I got my fancy new glasses, probably get ready for date night. That is, if she's here.
I am here.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and also, I do have both of you, Milton and Spice. You should have a sheet available to you in your journals that helps you keep track of your bastion as well.
Yep.
You should be able to edit them if need be. All right. Let's go with Jim next.
Jimbo here.
Hi, Jim. Is there anything that you'll be doing today?
What, like in preparation for existing?
Yes. Either preparation for the mission coming in 2 days, if you want to do any unrelated shopping, Any activities?
I think I will join Victor on his walk amongst the city, finding all the gutters, talking to the people, shaking babies, kissing hands.
You know, you're supposed to kiss the babies and shake the hands, right, Jim?
What's the difference?
Damn it, man, you totally blew it. I was expecting Jim to go, so that's why I lost that last election.
Oh, no.
That's silly. Jim doesn't believe in elections. Right?
Eat the rich?
Guess who's gonna get rich?
Me.
Oh dear.
We'll see, apparently.
Yeah. If you
What
survive.
the people have been talking about.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Very, very small
What
chance.
what would Jim also want to do?
If you don't have anything in mind, we could switch over to Pearl, and then if you do think of something, we could wrap that up at the end.
Ah, get over to Pearl.
All right. Pearl.
So she would go do that thing early in the morning that I messaged you about by herself. And then after that, she would go to a magic shop to see if they have a diamond, and also to sell the ruby of the war mage.
All right. So you also appear at the at the shattered orb.
Yes, but let her first when she's by herself in the morning, when everybody goes off to do their own things, before meeting back up. And then magic shop afterward, after the thing.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Very easy to kind of mail that letter off.
She'd also be covering herself up when she goes there.
Oh, are you hand delivering it to the place? I'm sorry, this is like a wall of text that.
Sorry, yeah, no, she would be dropping it off at the drop box of it, but she would still feel more comfortable like covering up when she does it.
Gotcha. Okay. Go ahead, make a stealth check for me.
Okay. Ooh, 20.
20. You feel like you are able to easily slip by, drop the letter off, slink away without anyone really paying you mind.
Cool. She's gonna go to the magic shop and see if she can get 1 diamond after. Well, she's gonna sell the ruby of the war mage first because she doesn't have enough to get a diamond right now. So she's gonna sell that first at the magic shop and then get a diamond. And get ready for date night.
Oh, who'd we lose?
We lost Spice. And we got Spice.
All right. So you also arrive at the Shattered Orb. Welcome to the Shattered Orb. How may I help you today?
I would like to sell this. And she's gonna pull out Ruby of the War Mage.
Ooh. It's an interesting little ruby. Lightly enchanted. You... Okay. And you said you'd want to go ahead and sell this?
Yes, I want to sell it because I want to buy a diamond dust or a diamond worth 300 gold if you have it.
Ah.
So, have it.
Understood. Okay, yes. So this is a very a light, simple enchantment on this ruby. Given the size, the best I can purchase this from you would be 30 gilt.
Just surely it's worth a little bit more than that. Can I try to do persuasion?
Yes, I'll allow persuasion for a bit.
Okay.
But for context, the Ruby of the War Mage is a common level magical item. It's a small ruby.
Yeah.
Simple
I'm gonna
enchantment.
try it. I mean 17.
17. Well, because I'll tell you what. If you are looking to purchase a diamond, I guess I could bump the cost of this up to 40.
Sounds good to me.
Mhm.
All right. And then she will buy. And you, how many diamonds do you have?
I got a small handful. Ones that are kind of deemed not usable for jewelry, but still have arcane properties that work just fine.
Okay. Do you have one that's worth the 300 gilt? And that might possibly already... Well, because does the Revivify spell, does it need to be diamond dust, or can it be a whole diamond pressed into the body? Or does it have to be diamond dust?
What does the spell say?
Let's see. Excuse me. You touch a creature that's died within the last minute.
Should be under the components.
Diamond okay, it just says diamond worth 300 gilt, which it could spell consumes. Okay, so it could just be a whole diamond, and the body just consumes it. Okay. But yeah, I would need a diamond worth 300 gilt if you have one in the store.
300? Yes. That's a popular one for some of the holy folk, some of the clerics that come by. Yeah, and she produces a diamond that is worth 300 gilt.
Cool. All right. Well, that would be it for me. So, oh, thank you. And then I also have Pearl. After the store, she would also try to sell the 8 squirrel skins that she's got off of when they were in the woods. She wants to pick in pelts, even for a little bit of money.
Yeah. So yeah, you harvested the skids. Did you do anything else to prepare them?
I think I would have washed them in the stream and kind of dried them out to just kind of make sure that they didn't deteriorate.
Gotcha. Okay. But you didn't have it. But you don't have anything like a leatherworking tools like that.
No, it's just the pelts that are cleaned and dried.
Okay. I'll say for that you can go down to the Lower West Trade, into the Grand Covered. I lost the name of it. Seconds. It's the Grand Covered Market.
Okay.
The large kind of markets. You go around. You kind of go to a few. I'll say this one takes some time. Go ahead and make a persuasion check for me. Persuasion. Yeah. As you'd be like, well, hey, look at these little pelts.
I want to look at the little pelts. Aren't they so cute? 8.
8. You do find someone who is willing to buy them off of you for 1 chip each.
I'll take it.
Yeah. Like, it's... Yeah, squirrel pelts, they're pretty small. There's not a whole lot to work with, but one of the little stall owners were like, I could probably do something with these. All right.
And yeah, and then she'll get ready for date night.
Date night. All right. I believe this is just the first day that's kind of covered.
Did we already get Victor? Did we do
Yes.
what for the day? Okay. I don't know.
You might have, as you were kind of shopping around, you probably saw Victor and Jim walking around, just kind of taking in the sights and everything. But yeah. But with that being said, do we want to take a little break before the date?
I could probably take a 10-minute bathroom break.
All right. Are we all good for 10 minutes?
Yeah, that's fine.
Sounds good.
Alrighty. We'll see you all in... Well, we'll see the audience immediately after, but yeah, we'll come back in 10 minutes. And we returned.
So amazing.
Don't do it. Alright, so, we're coming to the close of the first day. Most of you had already, kind of got your business done, went shopping, did what you needed to do. But now, someone has a little date planned.
Yes. Pearl's gonna go to the meetup spot. She probably has like that robe that she bought back in Slate Shore to cover up the dress before the big reveal. But she's like, she'll go up to Milton and she's like, "Are you ready for our date?"
Yeah, where are we going?
We are gonna go to this fancy restaurant called
The Whistling Kettle.
the Silver Swan.
Oh, even fancier.
Yeah, we're gonna go there for a date, and then I figured we order some wine there, order some good food, and then we can maybe stroll around a little bit of this park that I know, and then head back to your place, and then I'll spend the night over there.
That sounds like a plan.
Hey, follow me.
Alrighty.
As you make your way through the streets, you make your way to the Silver Swan. And you remember this place. It is one of the higher end restaurants, definitely. And the reason its namesake, the Silver Swan... Oh, did we lose someone?
Why are you doing
I believe they're back.
Oh.
I'm here. Okay, I don't know. Discord's being weird.
Yeah, it usually
But
doesn't. Oh, I think I might have
yeah.
accidentally turned off streaming mode on Discord, so it did the ding ding on my end. It's not supposed to do that, but it's fine. I'll just turn that back on. Streamer mode activated. There we go. Shouldn't beep on my end anymore. But yes, the namesake for the Silver Swan, as you kind of walk in, within the the center, it has like a little small velvet barricade, kind of keep people from getting too close. But there is a beautiful statue of a swan that is made purely out of pure silver shavings. Shavings that, the story goes, the original owner of the restaurant used to work at one of the factories in the Gearwheel district before opening up this restaurant. And it's the classic rags to riches sort of story of no matter who you are, you can like elevate your position in life with just a bit of work. And but one of the ways that the owner in the past wanted to make something stand out, so they slowly over the years gathered these. At the time, it was like they were going to be discarded, even though it's pure silver, which might lead to the credence of this isn't a real story. No one would just throw out silver shavings. But nonetheless, it's a popular story. It's a beautiful statue of a swan.
I do love it when they have their own art outside of restaurants. She's smiling at the statue. It's so pretty. All right, let's go. How is Milton reacting? I guess to the outside the restaurant so far.
Just, taking all the sights in.
How? Wait, I can't remember. Have you said you've been to Arkhaven before, Milton?
Yeah, I've been to Arkhaven before.
Have you been up to like this kind of more richer district before?
What is it? Wisdom. Let me see if I remember.
A wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Yeah, no. Let me see if I remember.
I mean, if you want.
History. That's what it is. History. 18.
18. Do you remember? Well, would you ever really have the need to go to the Upper Westrade, to this fancier, posher region, district of Arkhaven?
Not really, no.
Yeah. So you remember that you've haven't been here before. Probably know of it, at least.
Yeah, it's been a while, but I always thought this restaurant was. I think it's just the giant silver statue of this swan. The food's good, don't get me wrong, but this swan is pretty cool. He just like points to the shavings of the swan. All right, let's go in.
Milton.
Yeah.
Make an investigation check, and because you're so good with alchemy, like you know elements, make it with advantage for me.
Even though, like, my glasses would give me advantage naturally now?
Well, do you bypass the little, do you bypass the barrier that keeps people from getting too close to the statue?
Oh, probably not.
Yeah.
But that's a 24.
24. You're like, oh, okay, silver swan. It's probably made of like more of a silver alloy to make it cheaper or something. And then you kind of you start looking at the swan, squint your eyes a little bit, and you're like, oh no. Those shavings are pure silver. It's kind of surprised it's still here that someone hasn't attempted a heist of some sort, but you know, maybe Arkhaven just does so well as a city that maybe crime is just that low. Everyone's needs are met, and there's no need to get too crazy about it.
Okay.
All right. Well, let's grab us a table. You can, and like Pearl's probably like a little bit. I don't want to say fidgety, but she's probably just a wee bit tense, just a wee bit. But she'll take Milton's hand and she'll grab them a table, probably by the window. Do some little people watch. It's like a nice like corner window area.
Yeah, you come in. There is a host there. You request for like a window seat, and most certainly, and they lead you off. Excuse me. After you sit down and get settled, just a minute or two later, you do get a waitress. You see that tall, slender, pointy ears, a sense of refinement. You can quickly tell that this is a high elf likely from Spirestone. Very pale skin, has both a white and like a white and silver thread uniform as a waitress. Welcome to the Silver Swan. What would you like today?
Can I get a glass of red wine, please?
Red wine. And for you, sir?
What's on the menu?
There's a brief eyebrow raise. Pearl, you quickly catch that a fancy place like this does not have a menu. That is for people who are indecisive. So if you want to quickly cover Griffin from making a social faux pas. You wanted fancy, we're going fancy.
I mean, you're going extreme. I would think that they would still have a menu, or even if it is a small menu.
This is
Better
my
use the right
fantasy.
spoon too.
Mm-hmm.
Milton, do you like steak? They have some really good juicy steaks.
Yeah, they don't have a steak then. Like, I just prefer to know, like, what my options are for how much it's going to cost us too.
Go ahead, both of you make. We're gonna make this a charisma saving throw.
Just like shit
Not-
last time.
This isn't major, this isn't like, oh, you're gonna get kicked out or anything, but this is like kind of tiptoeing around the high life.
She kind of whispers to Milton, like, last time I was here, I thought they had a menu. It's been so long.
Oh, that's a 2.
Oh no.
Let's see with my charisma. Let's see, I got a
Yes.
-1 charisma. Okay, 19.
Okay. Oh well, it was a saving. Well, yeah,
Oh,
it was a
save.
saving.
Well, it's just a minus. Well, do you want me to roll the save, or just want a -1 from that 19?
Well, no, it's save wouldn't make your check go down even more. So I would say, let me just double check. Okay, so yeah, if you don't have a save, like an actual modifier to your save, then the 19. We'll take the 19.
Okay.
You quickly yeah, you from underneath the
she's trying
table,
not
you
to-
kick him. You kick his leg a little bit. You tell him, like,
No, she would not kick him. She would be, if anything, trying to hide a small smile as she's a little bit embarrassed because last time she's been here was a very long time. So she's just trying not to laugh, and is also maybe turning a bit pinkish on the cheeks.
Oh, okay. So the waitress definitely sees, like, you know, Pearl, like, you know what you're here for. You know you're getting the red wine. You don't need to see a menu. Like, it's evident that you've been around the circle, like, in these circles before. Milton, it's fairly obvious that he's, you know, and it does kind of match up with his background as well. He's not around this sort of crowd, so he doesn't really know the social niceties. But I'll say, between your success and his dismal failure, the waitress just kind of nods and understands. Kind of sees the dynamic of you two, and it's like, oh, you know, that's quaint. She's taking him out for a nice dinner, and he's not as privileged to really know, but the waitress kind of give you both a nod. If you need a few more minutes, I can return with your wine.
Yes, I will. It's been a while since I've been here, so I don't know if your menu has changed, but if you could give us a couple of minutes to kind of decide. Do you want anything to drink, Milton, though?
You know what? How about you order for me?
Okay. No pressure. All right.
Submissive.
Can I order him along with my wine? Can I order him a? Do you like red wine? Or are you?
Just like I said.
Okay. Can we get Can we get 2 red wines? 2 of your good red wines, please, and then we'll have a food choice when we come back. Just a little bit.
A gentle nod, accepting, and quickly, like, it's almost as if she glides. It's not like she walks; she glides across the floor. You know, to go not fetch, but yeah, to retrieve your red wines. Kind of giving you two a moment to conversate.
Pearl's giving Milton a look of, and she's gonna say, like, yeah, it's been very long. She gets out a little bit of a chuckle.
You're so definitely used to the Grove.
Yeah. So they have a good steak. I think they have pretty good salmon and pasta. I think that's why last time I ordered. So we can get you a steak. And they're pretty. They're not big portions, but you know they're a decent portion. And I think I'm gonna go with the salmon pasta. And that'll be the food.
I'll say for context, the reason why, at least some of the higher end restaurants, they don't feel like they need a menu, because it's like, oh, you think we can't make what you wish? That's insulting.
That's their pride.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you could probably have anything for the most part, anything that you think of, you could probably order from here. Just because they have pretty good cooks that are very innovative on making food.
Okay.
But she's gonna unhook the cloak, and once she unhooks the cloak and places it on the chair, then you'll see the outfit of, like, she's wearing the red dress with the red mesh kind of see-through gloves. And she's just gonna like... She can tell she's a little bit nervous, so she just sits back down. So what do you think of our cave? I know we've only been here for a day, but what do you think of it?
It's not too bad.
Do you have a favorite part?
I mean, like I said, it's not too bad here. I'm not used to big cities much anymore.
That's fair. I mean, where have you spent most of your time? Or have you always kind of just been traveling?
I've just always been traveling.
I like to travel. It's nice to get out and explore different parts of the world and not stay too long in one place.
Yeah. Plus, it's easier to move around a lot if you don't have any extra baggage.
I would want to make a home. Maybe permanent. I don't know permanently in the Grove, but would you ever stay somewhere permanent? Is there a place that you wouldn't mind staying if you could live for, years? Is there a part of the world that you would want to stay in? Or that you think...
I mean, I technically have a place if it's still there, but I hadn't been in years.
Is this something like with the Victor's estate?
Kind of. It's more like my ancestral home, I guess you could call it.
Jim, if I see your screen is lighting up every once in a while, Jim, or I don't know if I see his thing lighting up every once in a while. I don't know if he's trying to say something. No, I just saw your screen lighting up every once in a while, so I didn't know if you were trying to say something, but you were muted.
Nope, I'm not trying to interject at all.
Okay.
You see and hear Jim saying as he's like pushing his nose up against the window, "I'm not interjecting at all."
I'm not trying to interject at all.
Spice and Jim are just like looking over the barrel. Not here.
So, would you... I guess, so what are your goals? What would you want in life, Milton? Where do you see yourself, I guess, in a couple of years? Do you see yourself adventuring with us silly gooses still?
For the most part.
We haven't drawn you crazy quite yet to be like, fuck this. Sorry. In a fancy restaurant, pardon my language.
Everyone quickly whoosh and stares at you intently. I'm joking.
That's good that we haven't scared you off. Although you look like you wanted to run away when me and Spice are asking you a bunch of those questions.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a private person.
Would you ever tell me where you went that night? Before you came back home?
Yeah, one of these days.
As long as you don't lie to me about it. You did promise me. You did make that promise to me that from now on, no more lies. I still remember that. I guess you can hold on to your secret for a little bit longer.
Right. I mean, it's not going to be much. It's not, like I said, it's not much of a secret.
Were you getting blacked out drunk? Were you drinking? Were you meeting up with the girl? She kind of gives him a smirk.
Were you meeting up with a girl? Were you meeting up with a boy?
I'm just teasing a little bit. Maybe not really, but just slightly teasing. You don't have to tell me right now. But, just... I would like to know that you're okay if you're blacking out, like, where you are or where you're going if you're gonna black out.
Right.
I don't think, well, I know you can handle yourself, but still, nobody in the group would want to lose you. So I guess, if you're blacking out, or if you think you're about to black out, just let us know where you're going, so that way we know that you're safe. But, and I feel like they would, I don't want to, they would, like, I think they would, like, they would just kind of be chatting, unless you have any, does Milton have any specific questions for Pearl? Other than, they would kind of be chatting. It's been a while.
You've obviously been here before.
Yeah, I've been here, not a lot, but a couple of times before in my past.
Okay. What were, like, who, I get, I'm not, well, I mean, who, did you come here by yourself, or?
I think I came here by myself. Like, maybe one time. But it's been like, maybe, like, seven years since I've been here. I completely forgot they didn't have a menu. I think I've gotten too comfortable with the outside of hunting and scavenging and, more not so rich places. So I forgot about that menu part. I was trying not to laugh out loud.
As you're talking, you see that there's another servant, like, walking up to a nearby table, and something you haven't noticed before. On the ceiling, there are a bunch of these. Hello, Disco. There are a bunch of, like, rails that kind of snake around, and as this other waiter is, like, bringing food to another table, there is it is like a platter that is hanging from the ceiling that is, like, slowly sliding down, kind of following the waiter, so the waiter kind of keeps their hands free. There is a small, like a gimbal on it that makes absolutely sure that the platter never tilts as it moves.
Ooh, Pearl's gonna point that out to Milton. She's like, yeah, no, I definitely forgot about that place, because look at that.
You believe that this might be newer.
Oh, that's a newer edition. That wasn't there when I came here last time. I'm used to growing up in this kind of area, but kind of prefer the more not so fancy, more laid back styles. But I figure, sir, it's one of our first dates in Arkhaven, and it's been a while since I've been somewhere nice, and why not come back to this nice restaurant I've been to before? And then I completely forgot they don't have a menu. So she lets out an embarrassed chuckle as she is, like, fiddling a little bit underneath the table with her fingers. So I hope you like steak. You don't seem like do you like fish?
Nah, I can't stand fish.
You don't have any food allergies, do you?
No.
Could be worse. He could be allergic to potions.
So is it just a fish texture that you don't care for, or?
Yeah. It's not really my cup of tea.
Well, hopefully I got the answer right with the steak.
Well, I did tell you to order for me, so.
The waitress returns with the like one kind of larger bottle of red wine, and 2
Ooh,
clean
okay.
glasses.
Oh, thank you.
So, have you decided on what you would like to eat?
Yes. So, we'll get a. Do you like medium rare or rare, Milton?
I like a little thin pink line, so yeah, medium well.
Can we do medium well steak for him, and then I'll do the salmon pasta for me?
Very well. After ordering food,
No, she would just say thank you. I'm just like crossing my arms at the couch. I'm just like, oh god. Fancy restaurants.
hey, you were like, oh, let's do like street food. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I got a good idea for this. I was like, oh, no, let's go for the fancier one. Like, all right, fine. If you want fancy.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely feeling what Pearl would be feeling right now. So yeah, so she orders the food.
Good. After some time, and probably some more light conversation.
Yeah, it's like it. And if you have any questions that Milton would ask me, otherwise I would say that they were just kind of chatting about the day. Just excited. She would be like really excited. Like, I'm excited to get paid again because I only got. She looks down in her pouch. She's like, I don't have a lot of money left, so I'm very excited to get paid. Hopefully things will all go well. But yeah.
As a DM and as someone who knows like the cost of the average person in this world, how much money do you have?
Right now, 20 gold.
Okay, yeah, that's given that a standard meal for someone for the average person is like 1 silver. Like you're pretty packed for the at least compared to the average person.
Okay.
I've got like 189 right now.
God, and you sold all those potions today too. Did you make a good from there?
You don't know I sold the potions.
Oh no, I wasn't there. Okay, damn it.
Like hoarding all her money.
Oh, she would have asked. So, what was Milton doing today? Like before the day, like what was his day look like?
What did I do today?
Yeah, like what was you doing before the date?
Oh, I went shopping. Picked up some new lenses for my glasses, and
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. She would be chatting to him probably about like all that stuff, like it looks, like she can't just kind of chatting about the magic shop and stuff. But anyway, proceed.
That's about it. Sold some of my little health syringes to cover the lenses.
How many did you sell?
About 10,
How many do you have left?
19.
And they didn't give you any trouble, or like was it about the same value as if it's just a regular healing potion, or?
I mean, they paid me 400 gold.
Nice. I'm so glad that you like to make healing potions and that you know what to do with alchemy, because I have a bunch of dried stuff. I still have the dried flour that I really want to try to make into like like resistance of cold is what I heard that it could be turned into, but I don't have much alchemy experience, so I'm glad that you have some, because it would be really cool to start making more potions and trying to expand with you on how to do that stuff. Very perceptive. Not very good with investigation or that alchemy kind of thing.
Yeah, well, I always got used to kind of learning how to make medicine on the fly. Being around where, you had to kind of scavenge.
Yeah, well, I imagine.
Things you couldn't readily get.
Yeah. Well, you were on the, like you said, you have that pass, so I imagine you had to be very quick on your feet and think what you have to do within a split second.
More like in the outer wilds. There, you can't really go to a, you can't just walk into a shop and buy things.
If you could live outside in the forest or be part of the city, which one would you choose?
Honestly, just enough outside the city.
You have to choose forest or city.
I have to choose forest or city.
Mm-hmm.
What would you choose?
I would choose the forest.
Because, I mean, I'm not much of a... I'm not much... Like, I don't mind the city. There's a lot of people here. But I'm not, as you can tell, I'm not much of a people person.
Says the medic.
I think you're people enough, and you're as that random voice said, you are a doctor, so you kind of have to have some sociability. But I think you're doing pretty good. I have no complaints yet, other than being sneaky a little bit, but everyone's got their secrets.
Right.
After a bit more time, you do get your food readily delivered to you. It is just as, if not better, than you were expecting.
She lifts up her glass and she's like, "Cheers to our first date in Arcaven." She's gonna cheers the cup with Milton before starting to drink the wine and eating the food. And she's gonna get all happy. She's gonna do a little dance in her seat after eating eating the food. It's just so good. She's gonna do a little happy food dance in her seat. I love food.
Nice. I'll say after a bit of time eating and drinking and making merry. Not too much merry though. It's still
young.
It's public.
yeah, it is the public, and you're in a little higher class area.
She Pearl would definitely maybe run her foot a little bit up Milton's leg underneath the table, just as she's drinking wine more. She gets a little bit more flirtatious underneath the table with her feet where no one can see.
Wow. You monster.
Boy.
All right. It's funny. No one ever comes by and says, all right, here's your bill. And as you're kind of thinking about it, Pearl, and you're like, oh, no, yeah, that's right. They don't just tell you here's what you owe. They usually have without you having to do anything. They basically give you it's not credit, but it's they'll bill you later. They'll find out who you are and they'll bill you later. Because if you're fancy enough to eat here, it shouldn't be too difficult to kind of find you.
Okay. So I'm probably gonna get something. We're probably gonna get something at the emissary. They don't give a come collect the money.
Well, if you've been here before, if they recognize you, they might bill you.
I don't think they would recognize. It's been a very long time. I don't think anybody would recognize me. Last time I was here was like 7 years, and I've been out in the forest for like almost like for a full year. I'll just tell her to send the bill to the emissary before we leave.
Okay.
So yeah, she'll do that before they leave.
Yeah, yeah. As you kind of get up and start going out, you kind of wave down the host and just kind of let them know. It's like, oh, by the way, the bill for later, just go ahead and send that to the emissaries, and they'll give you a nod. And there is an understanding of some of the more experienced adventurers from the Argent emissaries do occasionally eat there, and they do send the bill back to the emissaries. And if anyone had genuinely tried to skip out on a bill, they're not actually part of the emissaries, but they're like, oh yeah, go ahead, send it to the emissaries. It is not difficult for the emissaries to create their own mission to find someone that they were kind of stuck the bill with, especially if it's racked up a lot of money.
Yeah.
They, they don't go to the law wardens. No, they tell the seasoned adventurers to deal with it. Which hasn't.
And then she'll take a walk. She'll kind of. There's probably somewhere nice to walk around for a little bit before Pearl would just kind of feel a little bit blush to the cheeks. Definitely been drinking that wine. So just going back to his place after a little bit of walking the food off.
Okay.
And do you take a... Oh. What was that?
No, Pearl would just kind of put her hand against Milton's cheeks and feeling, and she's like, are you buzzed a little bit?
I feel like I need to roll a Constitution save.
I would say you had at most half a bottle of wine. I wouldn't say that's enough to be Constitution saving throw worthy, but
just feeling a little warm.
Yeah, you can feel buzzed without being mechanically poisoned. I would say.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. So, where do you take a classy lady such as this? Surely you wouldn't go down to the industrial district and the gear wheel district, right?
That's where I live.
That's rough.
I mean, we're gonna go back to your place, and I figured we go to this nice park over here, as you know, it's a nice evening.
Yeah, but it's not like I live in the rough part of neighborhood. Damn.
Oh, you don't, but I mean, we're gonna go back to your place anyways after this, so it's fine. It's fine. Matters is that I'm with you. This is a nice date. It's been a very long time since I've been on a date like this, so thank you for coming out with me. And we're gonna have fun. And she's definitely a little warm, and she's feeling it a little bit. As she's smiling and giggling. And she's gonna probably take him to that nice park, put the stars out a little bit. And then go back with him to his place and spend the rest of the night there.
Yeah. So you take her back to your warehouse?
Yes, my home.
Have you replaced the bed?
Is that bed? Pearl would ask that question too. She's like, "Is that bed replaced?"
Yes.
Yep. You get back. You see, there's a new bed frame, and you see that there are like some extra rivets around, like the joints and everything. A little more industrial quality bed. There you go.
She's gonna look at Milton, and she's gonna look at the bed, and she's gonna giggle. I forgot about that. I hope they didn't give you a too hard time about replacing the bed.
I mean, do I own the place outright, or am I renting it?
I think you own the place. I mean, I think you bought it.
I think, yeah, because I think this was before the Bastions were a thing.
Right.
And I think I just kind of gave you like a because you didn't want to like basically rent. Oh no, yeah. I'm starting to remember. The Arched Emissaries owns the warehouse, but it was just like it was an empty warehouse at the time, and they were like, yeah, sure, you can. Like use that as a place to stay, so you're not having to pay rent or anything. You're working for the emissaries, and it's like, yeah, they took care of you by letting you have a warehouse. It's like, yeah.
Okay. That's just what I wanted to hear. I needed to know that because I was like, wait, do I own the place outright? Like. Definitely definitely I had to like, sprout for the bed. Like I had to pay out of pocket for that one.
I apologize for that.
As you should.
Well, are you just gonna stand there, or are you gonna help unzip me?
And as the camera moves,
fade to black.
As the camera moves out, like through the window, on the edge of one of the shorter, nearby smokestacks, there is a gentleman who is like slowly playing a saxophone that's ringing into the night. And then we fade black.
Alrighty. Ready for the next morning where we start this mission. And we find out if I was right in my estimation.
Well, if there is nothing that no one wants to do on the second day, we could skip ahead.
I want to meet my student.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, then tell us.
I would like to meet a little sea elf.
All right, let's. It was a great game. Crossing the wires, just a little too much.
And a orc named Warthar.
Oh my goodness, bringing those to universe too.
So you just want to meet an accident-prone sea elf?
I want to be an accident-prone sea elf and an orc. The sea elf works in my arcane, and Warthar works in my garden.
So, about the whole sea elf.
She could just be an elf if need be.
Oh, no. I was thinking, I haven't, put down details, but, there are, frankly, a lot of different types of elves here. So, a sea elf would not be, too, wouldn't be far-fetched. I would say that there are two different types of sea elves. There's the ones that come from the west, from the I think is it the Majestic Archipelago? It's kind of off the map to the west. Those are your a little more I'd say tropical CLs. Like they usually come in brighter colors than just blue. And then you have the seals that are from the east, along that eastern coast, that kind of borders with shimmering wilderness. Those, if the seals from the west are like the happy, sunny, kind of like, again, like tropical pattern, like sort of a mood, the eastern CLs are the what's that deep sea fish with the lantern?
Anglerfish?
Angler, yeah. You start getting more anglerfish vibe CLs on the east.
Okay, I'll probably go with the one that's more brightly colored.
Okay. Yeah, like she might have like a kind of light blue skin, and then maybe the fins on her head are like bright yellow and red, and or maybe like striped in different ways. I'd say that'd be up
fine.
to you. Yeah.
And her name is Ashy.
There it is.
All right. You know what? I can deal with this. Do we have Ashy?
And then, like I said, Lortar is gonna work in my garden.
All right. And the orcs, there are the orcs that you find along the Calm Belt, probably where Lortar came from. They're more like standard fantasy looking orcs. While the ones from the Barren Frontier from farther down south, they have more varied skin tones, from like a light sandstone to a deeper like red clay, and have more of that nomadic lifestyle. Which
I'll probably go with the more traditional.
sounds good. And speaking of the other to the southern to the southern orcs, you and Milton get to meet your captain, which we can wrap around to that, but the captain is also an orc.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh wait, what's his name? I had his name, but yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
I would also like to go to the magic shop.
Okay. You're also going to the Shattered Orb.
Yes.
Welcome to the Shattered Orb. How may I help you today?
Hi. So I'm looking for something that might be a little rarer than, I don't know. So I lost a pet.
Right.
And I heard of a scrying spell that can kind of see where they're located, or like a scrying ball, or anything that could help me find them, potentially.
Ooh. Crystal ball, you say? Well, those are
Yeah.
quite rare indeed. Usually items of that magnitude, of powerful arcane forms, there's very rarely even a price that could be placed upon them.
If there was a price,
That's
what would I be looking at?
well, depends on
trying to find a pet.
Right. Okay. So, a crystal ball itself, you may not want to be looking for. A cheap, something that can be placed, or that can be have a price placed onto it. Let me look. Ooh, okay, so that'd be. There's one letter down. Ooh, that would be certainly on the upper end and of the price. And if there isn't one that is available on the market, it would take some time for them to craft. But maybe around 5,000 gilt.
Oh. Anything cheaper to help me that you would think that could help me find a pet?
Well, have you, instead of something as powerful as the ability to scry, have you tried a locate creature spell? If it is indeed a pest.
Tried a locate animal spell, and we were able to kind of get like a direction that it was kind of like outside the city a little bit, but that's, we only got one ping.
I understand. Nothing comes to mind at the moment.
If I'm gone for a couple days, could you maybe poke around and see if there's something that could help?
I can certainly see what I can do, yes.
Because I have guilt to spare, not 5,000, but I have a decent amount that I'm willing to drop on trying to find Pearly.
Okay, understood. Budget probably will be as low as beneath 5,000 as you can, as possible. I can keep that in mind.
I appreciate it. Right now we're looking around like as high as 1,000. I'm looking at.
Understood. Okay, we can see what we can do with that.
If you need to go higher, I can go a little bit higher than that, but if we can stay within that ball range, it'd be great.
Understood.
Okay, thank you.
Of course, and please don't ever be afraid to return.
Oh, I won't. Trust me, when we come back from the mission, I'll probably come back.
Mhm.
Thank you.
She'll wave you off.
And that's all that I had was introducing Lortar and Ashera.
Woo.
I love that. Nice homage to your other characters.
I was like, what do I make that are students? Oh wait, we're students in another universe, and I was Ashley was a student once.
Student of pain and mistakes.
So I was like, and literally, Lotar is trying to get a job as a gardener in the other campaigns. I'm like, why the fudge not does this work? So there we go.
Very nice.
But the next day, Spice wants to find Pearl and ask how your date went.
Do we still have one full day after?
I think this is the one full day.
Okay, and then it's the mission the next day. So we have like one day left of doing whatever we want.
Well, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. You've just now started on your second day, and
Okay.
you're gonna be heading out like tonight.
Oh, heading out tonight. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, Pearl's taking her time waking up next to Milton in the bed. She's not rushing.
Yeah, he's probably already downstairs making breakfast.
So yeah, she's sleeping in.
Ooh.
Just starfishing. Probably not very attractively starfishing. Maybe a little bit of snoring.
Wow.
And then eventually she'll wake up. Probably grab out like some
Food.
some thin sheets or something and walk downstairs. Not quite getting dressed yet. Taking her time, eat breakfast with Milton. Before at some point she's like grumbly, no, I guess I gotta get up. Not get up. I guess I gotta put clothes on and you gotta head out for the day. She's like has a bed sheet wrapped around her and she's like drinking coffee and eating some food.
Woo.
Woo.
Oh. All right. You have your second day. So we could start wrapping up since we did like start a bit late due to technical stuff, but it's fine.
Vice wants to buy animal traps and set some out where we got the ping for Pearly before we go out.
Okay, sure.
And check it with the bird and my familiar who I left there.
We should probably also tell John or see if we can like get somebody to check on the traps while we're gone at least like once a day, even if we have to pay them a little bit to check on the trap.
Yeah. So a hunting oh my goodness. A hunting trap is 5 gilt.
I will buy 3.
All right. Can easily be done. Nearby the emissaries, there is like a store that does have like more like rugged hunting supplies and traps. And,
I need them small enough to catch a squirrel / chipmunk.
You know what? If it's that, yeah, for something that small, I'd say just yeah, because there's like a whole like effects of what a proper hunting trap does to like a medium-sized creature. But like the little chipmunks, let's drop down that down to like one gilt.
I'll buy 5.
All right, purchase 5 tiny animal hunting traps.
And can I buy some extra nuts and stuff like that to fill them up?
Yeah, I'll say like nature when you like when you're going out there, you can just like gather like enough nuts to make the traps seem appetizing.
Okay, I also want to buy some good nuts for my bird friend though.
Okay. Let's see. Probably likely one of the like dry foods stores, like like these large like drums of like different products like hanging like off of a like scaffolding from the ceiling. You basically like walk up to the counter, tell like the clerk like what you're ordering and how much, and they have like they have like from like a small little like snack-sized like burlap sack, just like for personal eating, to jars, to barrels, to wagon loads that have like a different like large door to like bring wagons in. It's like very much bulk dry goods, and you ask for like some of the better nuts, and they'll get you like a nice jar of it for just like a chip.
Perfection.
Wait.
And yeah, I'll go out there and I want to. What was his name?
What was his name?
Baldric.
Balder. All right.
I want to go out there and talk to him.
Let's say for this entire scene, give me an animal handling check with advantage because you're using both food and magic to help influence.
Can I guide myself for this?
Yes.
Yay.
You're not going to get any weird looks. You're in the middle of the of nature. A 14.
15.
15. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'll say with a 15, you come back. You find Baldric, like waiting on you, like where you were.
I'm going to take out some nuts.
Quickly jumps over, lands on like your wrist.
Hey, Baldric.
Could not find.
Okay, that's fine. I still have some nuts for you. I'm gonna lay out some traps, and also I'm gonna whip out my familiar.
Mhm.
Don't be frightened. This is friend. Little flying squirrel.
Kind of looks at it hungrily before being like, "Oh wait, no wait, I got nuts." Peck, peck, peck.
This is friend. He talks to me as well. He's gonna stay here for a couple days. If we find something, let him know. He'll be gone in 4 night falls though.
Kind of with one larger nut like in its beak. Kind of looks up at you, looks over at your familiar. Just kind of looks back up, swallows the nut.
And then if you find the weird mushrooms or chipmunk with weird mushrooms, let him know. I'm also going to set up some traps here for the mushroom. Do not go into it.
At the mention of traps and being able to understand like what a trap is because of the magic, it kind of jumps a little bit, kind of flaps its wings a little bit.
Nuts. I'll take out more nuts and put them in my hand.
It was more of a bounce surprise, but kind of quickly settles back down, especially with the help with extra nuts or more nuts.
I'm not gonna trap you. You're a free bird. You're my friend now, right? We're friends?
Baldric Freebird.
That's your last name now, Baldric Freebird.
Pick.
If you could check the traps and if something's in it, let the little familiar know.
Let food know. Understand.
Good, Baldric.
Baldric.
And I'm gonna put some extra nuts on the ground. Take these back to the nest. Don't eat them all at once.
Looks up, looks up at you, beak like filled with nuts. noticeably pudgier than like 5 minutes ago, and like half the nut's already gone. No.
Takes out a little bit more. Don't eat them all at once. Take them to your nest. Enjoy them over the next couple days. I'll be back shortly. I had to go away for a couple days.
Okay.
But I'll be back to give you more nuts.
More nuts.
More nuts. You're a good bird.
Good bird. Free
Good
bird.
Good free bird. And I'm gonna set up some traps. And I'm gonna show how they operate to Baldric, so that way he knows how to get out of them if he ever gets stuck in one. And if you see an animal that's not pearly in it, help them get out. Because we don't want any other animals trapped, right? We just want Pearly trapped so that way we can get her home safe. Good bird. And I'm gonna leave.
You do feel like he's getting it, even though he's not paying too much attention to you, like just more than nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you think he's got the message. He knows what to do.
That's good. And I'm leaving my familiar there as well. So, with the instruction to kind of get animals out that aren't pearly. So,
Yeah.
and then I guess I will hire someone at the emissary. How much would it cost to hire someone to daily go out and check the traps?
I could say you could probably like flag down another bored adventurer who's like waiting for their party to get back to like start up another mission. And like, hey, for like maybe a state or two a day. Could you go
And how long am I expecting this mission to be?
I think I said it was it a 2-day airship travel down to Hillcrest? Then I think it's going to be like 4 or 5 days for the Comet 06 to snake its way to Arkhaven. So probably about a week, 7 days-ish.
Okay, so if I give a guilt.
More than enough.
Okay, I'm gonna find an adventurer and I'm gonna pay them 2 guilt. To have them check it. And I'm just going to stare at them. If you find Pearly in a cage, you bring it back to my room. It's a blue chipmunk with mushrooms growing out of it. Do not touch it. Just carry the cage back to my room, which is that room that's all colorful. And if you find her, I will give you a 20 guilt reward.
Nice.
Yeah, sure. All right. Sounds good to me. Is that mushrooms growing on the thing?
Yep, a chipmunk with mushrooms growing out of it.
All right. Is it diseased? Is that
Kind
the
of.
mushrooms?
That's why don't touch it. Just bring the cage that it'll be trapped in to my room.
All right. Sounds good.
Perfect. And then if you find it, every day after that, make sure it doesn't leave my room.
Gotcha.
And feed it.
Yep, and feed it.
All right. Need to figure out what chipmunks eat, but yeah, sure.
Nuts. Here, I'm going to give it the remaining nuts.
Yeah, perfect.
And also, there's a bird out there who's really friendly, named Baldric Freybird, and my familiar's also out there keeping an eye out.
That's... Oh, you know what? I've seen Stranger Things. All right, fine.
Thank you!
Yeah, of course. I'll keep an eye out.
Perfect. And then I just want to buy some paints for the road. Paints and paper.
All right. Let's see. Do you want like painter? Yeah, like painter supplies,
Sure.
or like some like just really basic paints.
How much are painter supplies?
Painter supplies are 10 gold pieces.
I will buy that.
All right. It's got like everything like a painter's like general painter supplies would be like it's, an easel, canvases, brushes, like a palette, a little color palette.
Okay, and it's easy enough to travel with?
Yeah. It is 5 pounds. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The paints are like in little the little glass jars, and they're probably take up the bulk of the weight. But you
Okay,
got.
I am ready to go.
All right.
And now I can paint people on the way.
Wait. So, is there anything that anyone else wants to do before they leave for the mission?
I think I'm good.
All right. You're all in the evening meet back up with John. You all board another one of the emissaries' little airships. Planned out its schedule so it would be available, and then you're all load up, grab your things, grab what you need. Oh, I thought I heard something. But yeah, you make your way out. You begin to sail. We'll say, as you begin to get closer to the barren frontier, as you're getting closer to around that border, you see that the bright greens and the dark greens of the column belt begin to fade to more muted colors, more muted greens, and then more dried browns. As you see, as you're up high up into the air, from as far as you can see, walls of what you think might be a sandstorm kind of blocking your view miles and miles farther out south. You ride the airship. You also start to see, snaking through hills and mountains and valleys and canyons, is a large set of tracks with with 3 rails on them, 2 on each side and 1 right down the middle. Much bigger than any typical locomotive tracks that you've seen before. You see there are very small, like comparative to the tracks, almost like a small cart that is rolling down the rails at one point, only taking up 2 of the 3 rails. Anyone that has I would say like some knowledge of how the Comet 06 works. Usually before they travel ahead, because it's so big, there's so many people on it, there's so many the whole thing is just net value is so high. Before they ever travel a length ahead, they always have like a scouting, almost like a scouting party ahead to make sure that through the storms, through the weather, through possible, though no one would ever, think it could happen, sabotage. They double check to make sure that the rails ahead are still pristine and up to code. And just a little farther down, right next to a small, sprawling village, is the towering Comet 06. 2 sets of smokestacks jutting into the air. A large opening, basically almost a platform underneath the engine itself, where you see tons, like at this distance, like tons and hundreds of just little ants. It looks like people kind of working underneath the engines, making sure like all the structural supports of the Comet 06 are still strong. Just the crew prepping and making sure the Comet 06 is ready for another year of trading and commerce. You see behind the engine, the 4 or 5 story tall engine itself, behind it are 4 story tall, 2 essentially would be the carts. No, 3 carts behind it. 2 of them look like there's like, you can almost see from the position of the windows, the higher you are, the better looking, the better spaced windows are. The upper ones almost have like a golden gilt around them, and then there is not a proper roof, but it is like a glass dome over the top of these first 2 carts, that you see gardens and things growing. Clearly figurative and literal, like the higher you are in class, the higher you are on these carts. And then the last cart, the cart on the back, that you see large, like sliding, like vertical sliding doors, and these huge steam-powered cranes, like loading and offloading the goods, like where the real money is being made. It's taking bulk items from one region to another region to another region, buying and selling. And as the airship begins to descend, you do see these long lines of people filtering in, and another line filtering out of these 2 like middle carts between the engine and the cargo cart in the very back. John, as the airships, its anchors hang down and is like anchored down onto securely onto the ground by the ground crew, it slowly pulls down into a safe landing. John hands you all a ticket. All right. Anyone have any questions? Though I'm sure you must, given how thin the details were.
What's the meetup point for this VIP? Where do we go from
Right.
here?
So, Within it, near the top, though not on the top, I think the second or third floor, there is one of their small, old southern little taverns called the Brass Lantern. You find that around. Kind of takes out a pocket watch. Actually, why is he looking at his pocket watch? He just pulls out like a piece of paper, kind of going back over the notes. Meet them between sunset and an hour past sunset.
Do we know what they look like?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what would they be wearing? Stuff like that.
Honestly, I wish I knew, though. It's kind of understood. No, I know, it's funny, is we're not going on in a lot of details, but what we do know, and what we were able to confirm, they are nobility of some sort, and they have the money to make sure precautions are made. So that's why we are trusting you to use your skills that you've learned over the adventuring time that you've had with us, and find this person. Again, they're VIP. It need to protect them, especially if they think that they're being hunted. Even aboard the Comet 7, there's not a whole lot of room. But
No call sign or anything that we can communicate to figure out.
Let me double check.
Like something where we go up and we're like, well, what whiskey do you recommend? And they'd be like,
Oh, like a code word.
yeah, top shelf. And then we know it's them.
Go ahead. I don't know what sort of roll this would be beyond a general luck roll.
Can I? Can we all roll one, or can I give him advantage?
Given it's a luck roll, since I didn't really think about it, it would kind of make sense to have a code word to see if that was something that they had thought of.
Okay, so just D20.
Yep, just a D20.
7.
7.
No, not really a code word, but well, they were pretty specific. Given it's not a time, it's not like a specific time on the watch that they're requesting to, to kind of grab you in that window, but it's when the sun sets and then an hour after that. Maybe canvassing it out and see who comes in when the sun sets.
Could also say the word, maybe like emissary. Just and see if.
That's a good point. Maybe making you subtly known as emissaries, without tipping off anyone else who might be, watching. But to grab their attention, that's not bad.
Okay.
See? What'd I tell you? You could figure this out. Well, also, any weapons that are on you, don't know if you know this, Commodore 6 does have a strict no weapons policy.
Well, how the fuck are we supposed to protect this person if we can't even have our weapons?
They can suck my dick.
What about arcane focuses?
Uh, uh, the qualifications for arcane focuses are pretty broad and can fit into anything, especially what more high-class people like to wear, like fancy orbs or crystals that are part of a family heirloom that they dare not, ask to be taken away.
So we dress really rich and noble, or we just try to hide this stuff? Are they gonna pat us down to try to search for weapons on us or something?
They'll ask you to voluntarily turn in your weapons, and they'll keep them safe. But when it comes to magic, magic is prohibited. But of course, what they don't know won't hurt you.
I'm gonna try to stealth my gun.
The little, the real small.
Yeah, the dare. Yeah.
Yeah, that would be. That's kind of made for this sort of idea. So that's definitely possible. Well, best of luck to you all. You hear like some extra. You hear like one person ringing a bell, and then like from across the deck, you hear like someone else ringing a bell, almost like in response. Sounds like they're starting to get ready to depart.
Are we gonna be staying on? Is this comment 6 supposed to go to the arrival? Another means way to the final destination.
I think you cut out for a big part of what you were saying.
Sorry. Is it? Destination, or are we
gone quiet again.
picking them up from here? God damn.
I can hear her.
She sounds fine for me.
Yeah.
Does she? Cause.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She's asking if when we get to the station, is that where we're going to be done, essentially? Or are we transporting them more after the station?
So you'll probably find them later tonight, or maybe if it doesn't happen tonight, maybe she'll appear again in the next sunset and so forth after those days. But no, from Hillcrest, the Commodore 6 goes to Arkhaven.
And once we get to the station, job done.
Yes. Kind of guide them off. We'll have a subtle enough carriage nearby to make sure that they're in a better protection.
All right. Well, let's get on this behemoth.
All right. And as you begin to walk forward, beginning to kind of get with the crowd, getting into lines, you see that they're taking tickets. Before we end the game tonight, Milton, could you be ever so kind to do a perception check for me?
Oh boy. That's a 22.
22. You're looking over. The air here is a little drier, though you're familiar with it. And because the air is dry, sometimes things can kind of see a little clearer. And as you're just kind of looking over the crowds, you see that someone turns towards you. And with that sort of innate, like, oh, someone is locking eyes with me, you respond by locking eyes with them. And you recognize, oh, how she has not aged given her elvish ancestry. An old co-worker. And you see a mischievous grin as she recognizes you on Annabelle von Schultz.
Fucking call it.
So it's prolonged eye contact. Is that what it is?
If you let it be, yeah.
Because we don't remember what happened last time, do we?
Do we not remember any of that?
No. The crazier things, including specifically the people of Annabelle. Yeah, you have no recollection of that. You just recognize her from long before that. In the before times. You don't know why she's here. You don't know what she's doing, if she's just here to trade, if she's here to travel. But you remember what she used to work with, what her job used to be. And that's...
Did we ever... Oh, that's where you're gonna leave
And
it?
that's where we'll end it, yeah. On you bearing witness to an old friend.
Friend.
Friend. So... Alright, I guess we'll see you all next time.
Yee.
I guess.
As
Train.
Train. As I may or may not have to get a map ready for next time. Who knows?
Ooh.
I mean, if everything goes well, then all that map making will be for naught. It's just a waste of time. But I would be proud. Impressed, even. But yeah, until next time, bye, chat.
I love you.
Goodbye, chat.
Goodbye.
Bye, chat.
And goodbye specifically to Spice.